Hello, campers, and welcome to another episode of the Abbott's Magic Get Together 75th Anniversary Report. And it's Thursday night. Tonight's show was top notch, top notch. Uh, Master of Ceremonies Mike Finney. Michael is a wonderful gentleman. Those who have just gotten to see him on TV and work shows and things like that, you can't appreciate what a very warm and wonderful guy this man is. He did a charming bit at the top of the show talking about how he could imagine different people sitting in the audience, like Carol Fox over on the side eating a hot dog, or Billy McComb in the front row, and that sort of stuff. And it brought back a lot of memories. And it was a neat tribute to some of the acts that have been there and that we've all seen perform over the years. Stuart and Laurie McDonald came back and did a lot of the stuff that they've done before, but that by their own admission had been several years. Uh, let's see, Zigzag, Vanishing Radio, what's or not what's next? Find the Lady that they do a very cute routine with. Always have done a cute routine with. Stewart did some of his manipulation, which is always top notch. They're just a couple of people that have a tremendous amount of high energy and know how to entertain, and it was lovely, just just great. And Lori's smile, uh, when that lady, well, her smile is there all the time, I do believe. But when she performs on stage, she's a charming, charming woman. Um, David Charvet, excuse me, did a tribute to Harry Blackstone. Uh, he did the birdcage routine, the vanishing birdcage, and the dancing handkerchief. And he wore a costume exactly like Harry used to wear. I don't know, it may have been one of Harry's costumes. I'm not sure. Um, but it was like going back in time and seeing Harry perform again. It was just great, just great. I enjoyed the crap out of it. I did. Gay Blackstone was on with a flotilla of grandchildren and did the six-card repeat. And in the background was a picture of Harry and his children and Gay doing something very, very similar to this 35 years ago. So that was a neat thing, and it was a nice little tribute by Gay to Harry. So it was very fun. The one thing I just as soon not tell you the whole story about, but during rehearsal, as they were doing this, and Gay was doing the six-card repeat, there was a couple of times things didn't go exactly right, and she was more surprised than the rest of us. So it was an awful lot of fun, but the show was just delightful. The That was the first half. Second half of the show, Mr. Michael Finney opened up and did some of his classic routines, uh, his rope routine with the lady from the audience, and the, the I don't know what he calls the routine, what he would call it, where he had a gentleman come up and pick a card, and the thing with two bills. This gentleman had $100 bills with him this evening, so that made it even more fun. But again, if you've seen Michael, you know what this routine is. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Uh, Closing the show was David and Danya. And, that's all you really have to say to anyone that's ever seen them work, to if you've seen them on television, on America's Got Talent, and they've worked NBA basketball games. They do their act, and if you've never seen them work, do yourself a favor, look them up on YouTube. David and Danya. It's a quick change act. They have done this quick change act, I think, for every team or at every team home's place at NBA games at intermission in the center of the basketball court. Now, imagine this. And there's magic in the act as well, some feather flowers and different things like that. But just wow, just wow. Guaranteed to bring the house down no matter where they work. I understand when they do their act at an NBA game, uh, there's lots of room at the refreshment stands because people on their way to the stand or coming back just freeze in the aisles and just stand there and watch you act. And you can see why. So it was a good day today. I didn't see any of the other activities today because I took the day off. I pretty much went into town, had some breakfast, and the Zubricks, who have won the contest years ago, are in town. These guys are working over in the Orient, and I just went blank where it is. They recently did an article on them in Magic Magazine, and real talented gentlemen and very cool guys. Very cool guys. We had a wonderful time and just caught up on stuff. So anyway, tomorrow morning is one of my favorite days of the Abbotts get together. It's the contest, and I give my speech to the contestants on how you're supposed to perform or behave yourself backstage at a magic show. So one day we'll have to tape that and put it up on YouTube because I'm told it's rarely changed, and I didn't realize how much effect it had on people until last night, Wednesday night. It was at the dealer's room, and Arden James came up to me and said, you know, that's one of his favorite memories of magic when he was in the contest and listening to my speech. So, but more on that another time. I was very, very appreciative of Arden James saying that it was a pleasant memory for him. So it was cool. So, you know, that's about it for tonight. I'm told Wednesday night was the biggest Wednesday they had at Abbott's in 10 years or so. I think it's tremendous. They have done a magnificent job with this 75th anniversary version of the Get Together, and already looking forward to the 76th. It was a great, great evening. So that's about it. I hope everybody's having a good time. Stay out of trouble. If you get in trouble, I usually have bail money, so you can call me. So this is Artie Kidwell signing off from Camp Colon. Good night.